We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Chicago Cubs. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Seattle, center fielder Ben Gamble.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. Here's Jason Worth.
Right fielder Jason Worth.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together, and I'm looking at one right now.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. On Worth, among the best in baseball a couple of years ago, working the count. He's got it to 3-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Fielder number 23.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Cruz.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Trout is right there, one down. The relay, the tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. Stepping up to the plate, Trevor Story. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. A runner on first with 2 away. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2.
Nope.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those. A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Gentry is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's Craig Gentry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, left fielder.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. After it is Worth. One down. Digging in, Albert Almora. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And Worth is under it now, and there are 2 away here.
Batting third.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 353 sign on the ivy. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the 320 mark. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
Well, that hit by the 3-hole hitter right there really changes the whole inning. You put somebody in scoring position, and now you bring your 4-hitter up to drive them in. It's almost like the way you script it when you're writing out a lineup.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. 2-2 now.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fast.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Here's Chris Carter now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
First baseman Chris
into the windup
Carter.
And the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And that is through into right field for a single. Here now is Mike Zunino.
Batting sixth, the catcher, number 4.
First pitch on its way.
Zunino.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. Has a look, now the pitch. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Mike Zunino becomes the first out of the inning. But gloved by the third baseman for the out, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
What a nasty pitch right there. What a difficult pitch to pick up for a left-handed hitter. A slider that runs away from you. You just don't see many left-handers that have that kind of a pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Crawford. No problem here, 1 away. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Stepping in, Addison Russell. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Ready now, Bo Bichette. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1. Here's a look over to first. From the belt, kicks and deals. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gamble has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Jaime Garcia. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Number 37, Jaime
and the
Garcia.
first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out. 1 away.
Number 16.
Striding in once again, Ben Gamble. He reached on a single in his first try. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Worth. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set, and the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer. hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. Gloved by Russell. On to first, and Worth is set down. There are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nelson Cruz. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In the air, out to right. Waiting at it is Almora. And that retires the side. At the plate, Brendan Finnegan. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And that misses inside 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. Here he comes on 2-0. Late that time for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike to count.
The pitch. Hard hit ball to second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Craig Gentry. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 5.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mike Trout. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Throw over to first. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Now a throw over. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cruz posts under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. In now, Trevor Story. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Almora is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Ready for another chance? Chris Carter, a base hit in his first trip. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mike Zunino.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Here's Jed Jerko now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Hit on the ground toward the left. He's got it. There's one. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt. Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. To his right, Jerko. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And I believe perhaps a balk has been called here. Yes, it has. And that's going to move the runner up to third now with still just one away. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. From the belt, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. No runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Drilled to the left side. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1. Now at the plate, Addison Russell. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Carter is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding into the box,
The batter, number
Bo
19,
Bichette.
second baseman, Bo Bichette.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 1
Leading
thus
off for the
far.
Mariners, shortstop,
Into the windup
Brandon
and the pitch.
Crawford.
Way in front of a great slider that time. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
So striding in, Jaime Garcia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gentry moving in. He can't get there as it falls in. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And he's no doubt searching for a ground ball here as this sinker dips below the knees. It's 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Jason Worth. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Heading out toward shallow right. Almora is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's Nelson Cruz now. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And that misses for ball 1. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Throw on to first to be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away. Digging in. Brandon Finnegan. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Late that time for a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Digging in once again, Craig Gentry. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. 1-1. Here it is. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Center fielder.
Into the box now. Mike Trout. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A late swing at a slider for a strike. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for in the dirt and blocked behind the plate? Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. High in the air out to center field. Gamble is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. Now the relay home. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. And he is in there. Digging in and looking for more. Anthony Rizzo. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. On the ground up the middle. Story picks it up. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends. Digging in once again, Trevor Story. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Trevor
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Line drive to center field. Trout is there, and he has it for the first out. Here's Chris Carter now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Ball 1.
And a fastball just a bit up.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Mike Zunino stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 2-1 on its way. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Third baseman, number 3, Jed Jerko.
Jed Jerko is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Boy, 2 beautiful pitches. I don't know. 2 fastballs inside. Do you stay in or do you go back outside? He's got him set up for anything right now.
Here comes another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch. Here's Hanley Ramirez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Third baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stand. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Worth. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. A hit in 2 tries so far. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone. Here's Addison Russell. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Striding in once again, Bo Bichette. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Gamble has it in his tracks. And that ends the inning. Ready once again, Brandon Crawford. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Brandon Crawford.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Trout has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Ready for another shot now. Jaime Garcia, 1 for 2 on his line so far. Rendell Grichuk will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Here's another 2-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here. See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends. Digging in and looking for more, Brendan Finnegan. He singled and 2 trips to the plate thus far. Mike Morin. Jason Hayward is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 289 is the average coming in. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. That's inside. 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Standing in, Craig Gentry. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke. And that's
a swing and a miss. That retires the side. And Steve Cishek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 33.
Here's Jason Worth. Over 2 with a walk for him so far.
Gerardo Parra.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 3 homers and 7 driven in. And he takes a called strike 1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Nelson Cruz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is hit sharply to the left side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So digging in now, Trevor Story. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Rizzo is over, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Chris Carter now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Chris Carter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Set to deliver the 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Here's the 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He was retired via the ground ball. So they'll make a matchup move. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1. And there's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing. Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Number 16.
Digging in, Hanley Ramirez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. In the air to straightaway right. Parra has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Wilson Contreras. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. To short. Crawford fields it cleanly, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Here now is Mike Zunino. He enters this at-bat.
The catcher, number 4.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Justin Wilson will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game.
7. Justin Wilson.
And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
This one's flared toward left center. Russell into shallow left. He's there and records the first out. Here's Jed Jerko now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Trout. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Into the box now, Brandon Crawford. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. The 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Trout has a read on it. 2 gone. Standing in now, the pitcher, Mark Zepchinski. So with 2 away, they decide to let him. Jeffrey Marte will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. Striding into the box, Ben Gamel. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. 2 men are on with 2 men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Almora in pursuit. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to Ryan Cook comes on to work on the mound. Here's Addison Russell. He's looking for now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. To third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now to the plate, Bo Bichette. Jason Kipnis will move into the on-deck circle now. Now to try to get something started here with 1 guy. James Pazos.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 47.
Swing and a looper to left. Cruz on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a line drive. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Standing in now, the pitcher, Justin Wilson. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Danny Espinoza will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Danny Espinoza.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Hard liner toward short. That gets down, and the inning continues. Now a long throw to third. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third. Edwin Diaz takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the 9th to send this one to extra innings. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1. Now the 2-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Pedro Strop takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 46.
In is Gerardo Parra. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that one stayed too low apparently. 1-0 count. Here it is. 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Late that time for a strike.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
The left fielder, number
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Nelson Cruz. He singled his last time up. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up though. Strong hands.
Hayward has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. And that brings in the power hitting short. Stop Trevor Story. Struggling so far in this one. Kyle Schwarber will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 outs and the base is empty. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. In now, Chris Carter. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
2-1. Now the 2-1. Fouled back. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Fouled back. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Stepping into the box, Mike Zunino. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Way in front of a great slider that time. 1-2 now.
That was a tough split right there. The splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Stepping up now, Mike Trout.
Leading off for the Cubs. Center fielder, Mike Trout.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. A 1-0 delivery. High in the air out towards shallow right. Parra moves over. And that's the first out of the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only one away. Rafael Davis will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Rafael Davis.
And he misses inside with that one, ball one. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson.
Here's the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Carter is there to make the catch, and that means we've got... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jed Jerko. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Ready for another shot now. Brandon Crawford, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Brian Dunsing, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties.
32, Brian Dunsing.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. The pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. Moving under it, Almora. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Standing in now, the pitcher, Edwin Diaz. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a flare out to left center. Russell ranging into the outfield, and the inning is over. Here's Addison Russell. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
The shortstop, Addison.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Carter is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Riding in once again, Jason Kipnis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
He throws him on the fastball there. Jason Kipnis becomes out number 2 this inning. And that misses 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
And he strikes him out to retire the side. Digging in once again, Ben Gamble. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Russell ranging to his right. A quick out number 1. Stepping in, Gerardo Parra. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Popped up. Davis is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that. Stepping in, Brian Dunzing. And he'll lead things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half. Scott Schebler will grab a bat to pinch hit here.
Scott Schebler.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. He comes in 1 tick shy of 300 at 299. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hit hard towards the hole. Mutter from the outfield grass. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Ready once again, Albert Almora. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a hard liner toward short. Crawford on the slide. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Trout. And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 2 out, nobody on. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1 and 2.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. So stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. And a new pitcher set to come on now as they turn things over to the finesse left-hander J.P. Howell. In there, strike 1. The 0-1 takes a good curveball at the knees.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And now a balk is going to be called here. He didn't wait till he got set, and that may make things a little easier for them to score that run. He moves up to third now with 2 away. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And Brendan Morrow enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Ready for another chance? And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners. Here's Chris Carter now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike two. Now the 1-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And 2-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Stepping into the box, Taylor Motter. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. At the plate, Jed Jerko. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Lifted into center field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in, Rafael Davis. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman.
Hit on the ground out to short. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Here's Addison Russell. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Possible winning run on first, one man away. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Inside corner called as strike 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Pitch inside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's 0-for-2 with a strikeout in this one. Hit sharply on the ground. Motter moving to his right. Roll on to first is going to be in time, and that means third. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air to right field. Hayward on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Striding into the box, J.P. Howell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This is foul for the first strike.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Striding in, Jason.
Leading off for the Cubs, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a big swing by Hayward, but this is on the ground to second. And he's retired, 1 away. So striding in, Brendan Morrow. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first 2 guys made outs on just 1 pitch. What are they doing up there?
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Now at the plate, Gerardo Parra. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Gerardo Parra.
Justin Hancock gets to pitch in this one after all, as he answers the call in the 5th.
Justin Hancock.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Sliced hard down the left field line. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away, as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. The 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Schwarber. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass, as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
Taylor Motter.
Here's the first pitch. Taylor Motter comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
Swing and a line drive. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now the 2-1. Drilled right back up the middle. Sliding stop by Kipnis. Hats off to that one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Here's Jed Jerko now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He's in a tough jam right here, but to see what he's doing, he's going back with his best stuff. Reaching back, trusting his fastball.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Hard on the ground towards short. Russell has it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Juan Nicasio gets to pitch in this one after all, as he answers the call in the 15th inning. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Parra is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Dribbled to the right side, but it gets foul. 1 out, nobody on. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The pitch. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready now, Rafael Davis No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Mariners will finally close this one out in 15 innings as the ball game